Hello everyone, welcome to Brickburst. My name's MJ and today we're going to be looking at the recent news from the Nuremberg Toy Fair about the DC superhero sets for 2019 summer. So let's take a look at the list first. We've got Batman and Robin vs Mr. Freeze, Batmobile Joker Pursuit, The Riddler's Heist, Batcave Clayface Invasion, Batman vs the Riddler, and the Joker Escape, those last two ones being junior sets. So now I wanted to talk about the lack of diversity in DC superhero sets, and in this video we'll be looking specifically at Batman villains. This is going to be putting aside the fact that there isn't enough DC/Justice League sets anyway, which actually didn't seem to be doing too badly in the last year or two, where we've had some really nice Flash and Aquaman centric sets. It's also putting aside the Lego Batman movie sets, which I thought were all absolutely brilliant, and I think the character diversity in those was superb. So, I've compiled the information about the villains from the normal DC universe and the Batman sets that we've got so far. That goes all the way back to 2006. So, looking at this, there is clearly some really heavily represented figures in Lego. Before summer 2019, the most popular figures were Joker with 11 appearances, the Penguin with 6 appearances, and then tied in third place was Poison Ivy, the Riddler, and Harley Quinn, who each had 5 appearances. 5 different minifigures. Now, of these, we're getting a few of these again. We're getting 2 Jokers in summer, 2 Riddlers in summer, another Mr. Freeze in summer. Fortunately, we are getting Clayface. This is actually the debut of the normal universe Clayface. Of course, we did get a Clayface sort of Build-A-Figure in the Lego Batman movie sets, but we don't actually know if this is going to be a minifigure version yet. This could be a brick-built version, but I think it would be a shame if there wasn't like a proper minifigure Clayface in there as well. So looking at the sets, I just think it's a real shame that we're getting so many duplicates here. And yeah, at the moment we don't have full information on which other characters might appear in these sets, because there might be other villains which I think would be absolutely awesome. But the names, they just sound like rehashes of all sets that we've got before, don't they? Do we really need to be receiving a 12th and 13th Joker? Now, to be fair, it is Batman's arch nemesis, and we received the last one 2 years ago, so maybe that's not too bad. But I'm just not sure how necessary it is. And things seem to be going so well. Just if you go back to 2016, we got, I believe we got 12 Batman villains that year in the various sets. 6 of them were the sort of classic pairings that I've shown in this top graph, and then 6 of them were brand new characters. They were Deadshot, Killer Moth, Boomerang, Red Hood, Talia, and Ra's al Ghul, which I think is amazing. That is a huge amount of really quite high profile Batman villains to be getting in 1 year. Since then we've had a few more. We got a few more last year, which was nice. We got Talon and Omak. And then this year, we got another Poison Ivy. Wouldn't say it was really needed. And we got Firefly, which was really nice. It does leave a big question mark for me over, there's so many characters still left to do. I compiled a list of the sort of 10 biggest Batman villains that I think we've still not had in Lego. So that includes Hush, Mad Hatter, Black Mask, Hugo Strange, Phantasm, Ventriloquist, Mr. Zsasz, Calendar Man, Professor Pig, Lady Shiva, Carmine Falcone, and I think that's an 11th one there, a bonus Arkham Knight, which I don't expect we'll receive for a while. But some of these are really big characters, like Hush and Mad Hatter. Those are huge characters in Batman mythos, and I'm just really surprised that we've not received them yet. Putting all of that aside, we could receive some remakes of some of the characters that we've not had so often. Characters like Deathstroke, a new one with maybe dual moulding legs and more accessories and more details would be really welcome. We've actually only had one man back from the classic universe. Characters like Red Hood and Ra's al Ghul, those would be great to be represented again. So there's loads of stuff here that could be done. Even Two-Face and Killer Croc, surprisingly, whilst they both debuted with the Batman line in 2006, we've actually only had 2 versions of each. And maybe I'd sooner rather see them than yet another version of the Riddler. The other thing that quite annoys me about this is that the Riddler doesn't have the most interesting costume, so there really is only so much you can do with a new Riddler Lego figure. At least with the Joker, for example, they come in so many different versions. I guess that's the main thing that we can really hope for, is that these sets that we're getting in summer 2019 are going to focus on maybe some of the different kind of costumes that we've had over the years for all these characters. But I would just really like to see some brand new Batman villains. Beyond that, I'd just like to see some more diversity in the LEGO DC sets. Like I say though, the LEGO Batman movie sets were so incredible. I would hope that a little bit of the fun, creativity and the diversity from those sets could be introduced into the DC Classics or the Batman LEGO range. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.